Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join in me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, I got one. And I got a message for you today, too. Something I was thinking about that might help you along the way. The thing I appreciate about so many people that I learned from, Bishop Jakes, Kenneth Olmer, Donnie McClurkin, Kirk Franklin, Joel Osteen, I can't tell you. And many more than that. I mean, I'm naming, famous people because I know you know these names, but my father, who you never met, was so great in my development as a man. But my mother, Lord have mercy, my mother, she taught me about faith. She gave me the things I needed to know about what I speak about every day. That basis was given to me by her. So many great people. But here's the thing that I've had to learn. And that is that if God got you through it, it's done. Move on. See, I can't tell you how many people don't really pay attention to that close enough. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. How many times have we as people allowed God to get us through something, get us beyond something, get us over something, get us through something, and then even after its completion, we sit there and we dwell on it to the point where it becomes an anchor around our neck and we can't move on. We can't move on because we just won't let it go. It's done. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. Stop harboring on the past. Stop hanging on to every time you fail. Stop hanging on to every time you slipped up and messed up. Stop hanging on to every time you didn't get it right. So what? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody messes up. Everybody don't get it right. Everybody's struggling with something. You ain't the only one. But my God, man, if God got you through it, it's done. Move on. What you hanging on to it for? That's why he got you through it, so you can move on from it. See, a lot of things that happen to us that we think are negative or bad experience, these are lessons in what not to do. This is a way to have a bearing on. Look out for it the next time. You got me once, you can't get me again. I'm telling you, man, if God got you through it, it's done. Move on. You have got to move on. I use this analogy all the time. I'm going to add a little bit to it. Bishop Jakes told me you cannot drive your car looking in the rear view mirror. See, you know what your rear view mirror is actually for in your car? Your rear view mirror is designed after I pass a car and I want to merge into that lane or I want to make another move, I look up in the rear view mirror and all I use it for, it shows me that I've gotten past it. I've gotten past the vehicle I was passing and I got enough room now clear to make my next move. That's what I use my rear view mirror for. I use my rear view mirror to just glance up every now and then to see what's coming up on me. That's all I use it for. Listen to me real close now. Your rear view mirror on your car is after you're passing something or you're passing by something, you can look up in the rear view mirror and it lets you know you passed it. You're beyond it. It's clear now. It's in the past. You no longer have to deal with it as the car that was in front of you blocking your way. You have passed it. You look up in the mirror. You've cleared it. Now, if you want to switch lanes, you could slide on over. You got room. But that rear view mirror also lets you see if anything is coming up on you. And you just need to glance, because if you moving forward, ain't a whole lot can come up on you. You just glancing every now and then. And it reminds you that you got through something and you got beyond something. That's what the rear view mirror for. Now let's talk about that windshield. Why you think that windshield's so big on your car? That's the biggest window on your car. You know why the windshield's so big? Because it's where you're going. Because even the automobile makers want you to have a wide view of where you're going so you can see what's up ahead. They put lights on the car at night so you can have night vision and see what's up ahead. But you can, see, now, why is that? Look, think about that now before I move forward with this one. Think about that windshield, man. Why is that windshield so big? So you can see where you're going. It's way more important where you're going than where you've been. Don't you see that? That's why the rear view mirror is so small, because it is nowhere near as important as it is as to where you're going. Where you've been just allows you to take a glance so you can make sure you cleared it, so you can see if there's room enough for you to make your next move, so you can know that you've gone through it and go ahead on about your business. But that windshield is for vision. A man without a dream or vision shall perish. That windshield is for somebody going somewhere. That windshield is for somebody up there trying to make another move. I'm going to go right, I'm going to left, I'm going to get off on this exit, I'm going to take this detour, I'm going to handle this sign, there's a new route. There's only so many miles left to go. That's what the windshield got. Let me tell you something, man. When you see a mile sign, you driving on the freeway, you on the interstate, and let's say you driving to a particular city, and you see a sign that says that city is 138 miles away. That lets you know where you're going and you're on the right path. Now, if you keep looking in the rear view mirror, you'll never know how close you are. You'll never know. Because you're driving your car looking in the rearview mirror. You all on the shoulder. You hear them rocks up under your car. You done scared yourself to death. Because you know why? Because you keep looking in the rearview mirror. Get out the rearview mirror. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. So what? He don't love you no more. And, man, let's move on. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. God got something for you. If you get out your rearview mirror and get up in that windshield, God's got something for you up ahead. But you can't see what's up ahead because you in that rearview mirror. If God got you through it, it's done. Let's move on. Come on, y'all. Don't let the past beat you up. That's the ingredients in the cake. You done made that already. That's done. Let's go. God, look in the windshield. See what God probably got something new for you. If you get out the rearview mirror and open up your eyes and see, all right, let's go today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, open your eyes, open your ears, open your mind, and testify that you are glad to be here, that he did it again. I'm telling you, man, you got to realize this, man. This thing called morning, this new day can only be done by one, and that's God Almighty, and you owe him that. So please start your day with gratitude, because then it will strongly affect your attitude, was in direct correlation with your altitude. I'm telling you, it's just a beautiful way to do it. Let's get it on. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, the legend of Nephew Tommy. Yeah. Junior, what's on your mind today, man?
Yeah, Unc, man, I'm grateful, first of all. Grateful. Just grateful for one. But then also, Unc, let's just talk about this, man. Like, embracing your success. Like, how come people have a hard time embracing their success? Like, is it okay to just embrace your success and don't worry about what people tell you?
Well, sometimes people suffer from guilt. And a lot of you have experienced that because you're the first one in your family to become successful. First one with a college degree, maybe first one to climb the corporate ladder, first one to work at the post office, get a good job, have a position. And then people that you come up with make you feel through guilt that you have some obligation to them with your new success to share in that. And that you shouldn't do. Guilt is one of our most useless emotions, because it serves nobody any good except the person that's applying the guilt through of some form of manipulation. So I've grown to just enjoy my success, and everybody else should. Whatever that measure of success is whether you're working every day, you got a job, you got the career of your choice, you're a teacher, whatever your level of success is, you should enjoy that. And because you're going to mess around, man, if you don't enjoy it, which means show some level of appreciation for it and gratitude. You know, a lot of people, man, they so busy with what they want and what they don't have that they fail to realize that there's a lot to be grateful for. Because in your quest to get more, you stop thanking him for what you have. I have to do that all the time. I have to, and sometimes he'll snatch me to remind me of that. But that's a dangerous thing, because some people will, in your circle, try to make you feel some kind of way about your success. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good.
You ever have somebody call you to borrow some money and they open it with, "I know you got it."
Yes.
I know you got it.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. I have it.
And I want to keep it.
But now, why does that entitle you to it, though?
Yeah. Yes.
It's the deeper question. Oh, I remember when you ain't had nothing. Oh, I see you done forgot where you come from. I ain't forgot where I come from. I'm just not going back, dog. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And no, man, it's not me who's changed. It's your attitude towards me who has changed. Because now you think that I think a certain way because I am a certain way, when it's really you have changed your attitude towards me because you're assuming I'm this way now. So I've had it all happen to me, so I've learned how to wear the crown.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. And don't ask to put it on because it'll break your neck.
That part.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the pastors with a word right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This message is brought to you by Pfizer. Let's talk health. You may not know about pneumococcal disease, but if you're 50 or older or 19 or older with certain medical conditions like diabetes, you're at risk, and it could turn your plans, big or small, into a hospital visit. So get vaccinated. It's one action you can take to help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Keep enjoying everything you're looking forward to, even if it's just a podcast. Schedule a shot at vaxassist.com. It is time now for Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with a word. Amen.
We at the jackpot joint of Jerusalem have now foregone complaints.
Yes, we have.
It was pointed out by several parishioners that I was not solving any complaints at all.
Bringing the word.
So we back now. We just gonna get a word.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
Deacon, where are we reading from today?
We are pulling from the book of Ingram. It is chapter 5.
You mean the book of Luther?
Yeah.
Ingram.
All
right, chapter 5, read.
Yes. It says, if loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right.
Stop right there.
Oh.
I think it speaks for itself. But if you need clarity, here it is.
Come on, Pastor.
I'm not concerned with the right and wrong of it.
That's right.
It's the loving that I'm concerned with. Only that and only that. Read.
If being right means being without you, I'd rather live a wrong doing right.
Stop right there. If loving you is wrong, if it means I can be with you without you, get you, got you, have you, don't have you, whatever it is, if it means I ain't gonna have you, I don't want it. Read.
Your mama and daddy say it's a shame.
Stop right there. I don't care what your mammy or your daddy say. Read.
It's a downright disgrace.
Stop right there. I know it's a disgrace. I already said if loving you is wrong, I don't want to do right. I said that. Read.
Yeah. But as long as I got you by my side.
Stop right there. As long as you right there, read.
I don't care what the people say.
Stop right there. Don't give a damn.
Pastor.
Feel how you want to feel. I ain't asked you in the first place. Read.
Your friends tell you it's no future in.
Stop right there. No, read.
Yeah. Your friends tell you it's no future in loving a married man.
Stop right there. How they know? They can't tell you there's no future in love in a married man. You don't know how long I'm gonna be married. Read.
Yes. If I can't see you when I want, I'll see you when I can.
Stop right there. You know I got to go home sometime. You know I told her I was going to the store to get some bread.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
She already asked me last time, what were they down there doing? Making the bread?
Yes.
But I can't see you when I want her.
Right.
I'll see you when I can. Read.
Back to the hook, Pastor. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right.
Stop right there. I don't care about being right. You know how many wrong answers I done got on test paper in my life? I don't care about being wrong.
That part.
You know how many times I done snuck over there and I felt good about it? I don't care about being wrong. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yes.
Dang, Pastor.
I would rather live a life of wrong. As a matter of fact, dead wrong. I'm talking about wrong and gone. I'm talking about loving you all night. Even if it's wrong, I don't give a damn about being right. I ain't been right since 1965. Last time I went down to the store. Anyway, read.
Am I wrong to fall so deeply in love with you?
Stop right there. Is I'm wrong. Cause just I done fell deep in love with you. Read.
Knowing I got a wife and 2 little children depending on me too.
Stop right there. I'll be there. Knowing I got a wife and 2 little kids depending on me. It's been hard juggling. Them 2 plus 3. I got more people counting on me than an accountant got fingers. I got more people counting on me than the pickets in a fence. I got more people counting on me than a log in a fire. I got more people counting on me than a lady got toes. 10 toes is a lot of toes. Read.
Am I wrong to hunger for the gentleness of your touch?
Stop right there. Say hungry. Hungry for your touch? The gentleness of it. That lady back at the house with them kids will stop gently touching me. Read.
Knowing I got someone else at home who needs me just as much.
Stop right there. We shouldn't even put that in the song. I had just mentioned them before. They was just in the song before. Now we done brought them back into it. See, that's why we ain't getting nowhere. I told y'all that if loving you is wrong, I don't want to do right. Hey, quit bringing up them people back at the other house. Stop bringing up the 2 little mouths I got to feed. Stop bringing up the fact that I done married her.
That boy preached this morning.
Yes, he did. Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam, thank you. Coming up next, we'll ask the CLO.
At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, get deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Now's the best time to get the Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and 3 years or 36,000 miles of limited complimentary maintenance.
Don't think you can get away with all of that? Think again. But don't wait. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. So visit your local Hyundai dealer today. It's a great day for a new Hyundai.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we have a great show planned for you today. In entertainment news, we'll recap the weekend's trending topics and top news stories, and that is all coming up at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This is from Danica in Stamford. Danica writes, I had dinner with my coworkers and I told my husband that I wasn't coming straight home. My phone died while I was out and my husband has called me 12 times. It was an emergency. It was not an emergency. He just wanted to know where I was. I went off on him and now he thinks I'm hiding something. Why is he mad?
Why did you go off on him? He called you 12 times. Uh-huh. You didn't answer your phone.
He was on her nerves.
But you went off on him. Mm-hmm. Reverse. Your husband tell you he going out with his boys. Mm-hmm. You call him. He don't answer his phone.
Oh, I'm mad. Double standard. You can't reverse.
No. Yeah. But then she flipped it. She mad at him.
Yeah.
For calling.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, bye.
He was bugging her.
Girl, bye.
Just trying to have fun with her coworkers.
Yeah, well, your phone died.
All right.
What coworkers?
This is from moving on to Tricia in Brickell. Tricia writes, I've been dating a guy for 5 months and we've had sex a few times, but not as much as a new relationship should be doing it. He laughs and calls me a sex fiend. I don't like that he teases me about it. Why is he the only one that can initiate sex? Interesting.
'Cause he pacing himself.
He's pacing himself?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, what?
You've been dating a man 5 months.
5 months. Uh-huh.
Before you met him, he wasn't having sex?
Well, she doesn't say that.
In the 5 months, have you heard the word "we are exclusive"?
So he's a little tired.
He got pace himself.
He can't. He can't hang with the young lady. Okay.
No, it ain't that he can't hang with the young lady. See, Shirley, what's wrong?
You said pace himself. What does that mean?
That means he's peanut butter.
He's bread.
He booked and busy.
Not
just with her.
Jesus.
How you don't get that?
Lord have mercy.
How is it that you do and it's okay?
But why is you supposed to be asking the questions, not judging
I'm like,
them?
What? I'm not judging. I just want to know.
He can't handle the young girl. Yeah, he can. But he handling.
No.
He handling.
I like my answer better. Okay, moving on. Moving on to Arlinda in Chesterfield. Arlinda writes, my husband had a birthday party at work. He brought his cards and leftover cake home and said it's trash. I read the cards and one of them said, happy birthday, sweetie. It was from his so-called work wife. He said she was joking and he should have thrown the card away. Can they be trusted at work? Ooh.
Why would he bring that?
Why he bring the cards home?
That's your issue.
How these cards at this house?
I have to set it together.
I can't.
But happy birthday, sweetie, though. Come on. How is he going to get out of that one?
Why is he in it?
Yeah.
Why is he in it?
And litter?
And how does she know about the work wife?
From his so-called work wife. That's what she said. So she does know about it.
Well, okay. What do you want?
Tommy, I've never called him sweetie. I'm his work wife. And I've never said happy birthday, sweetie. And
put it in a card.
All I'm back is, why did he bring these damn cards home? I can't get past that. Because we ain't answering none of these questions if you leave them damn cards in the trash somewhere.
But why does she call him sweetie, though? Is there more going on? That's just what the wife wants to know.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
Maybe she meant to happy birthday, sweetie.
Well, for starters, it damn sure sound like it.
Yes.
That part.
It does.
And it wouldn't even sound like it if his dumb ass hadn't bought them cards home.
Back to your point.
Why did he bring the card home? Does it mean nothing to him?
Because dudes who ain't used to getting nothing try to hang on to stuff. You know, it's like, hey, when I get my Father's Day cards, they sit on my desk for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, because they ain't going to give me nothing else.
Yeah.
You know, so, well, Dad, what I'm going to get you? You got everything. Well, try!
How did this become about him and Father's
I don't know. It always is.
Yes.
Damn it.
Always comes back to that.
Father's Day.
Because I'm pushing to get Father's Day taken off in 2026. I bet if I go to Elon and can show how much money we losing, I bet it won't be no more damn
He'll take it down immediately.
So this has become a thing. Yeah, a real thing with you now.
Yeah, Father's Day. I know it's coming. They ain't finna get enough.
Yeah, it's in a few months. You're right. Well, don't try it with Mother's Day, because we come up on Mother's Day. All right. Last one. Maurice in Philly. Maurice writes, my wife and my mom are too close. She tells my mom all of our business, and it irritates me because my mom uses it to scold me like I'm a kid. My wife does not see how my mom is using her. How can I get those two to stop gossiping?
Too late.
It's too late? They're too close now? Why do you say
the only thing you could do is pull your mama to the side. Let's say you married let's say your wife named Trina. Just for these purposes. Just pull your mama to the side and say, Mama, I was talking to Trina, and Trina just thinks you stupid.
You can't tell his mom that.
And just walk out the room. That'll end that relationship so fast.
Cut that down.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I'm stupid.
That's too far, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you try, hey, you want to not be close? Kill it.
I like it.
You cannot
they
do
won't
that.
Be close at all.
They'll hate each other. It'll be.
Hey, ask your mama, can she watch the kids? And like, no, I'm too damn stupid to watch kids. Remember?
Yeah, it will be all of that.
No, wow.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
No, there's no other way.
But why is his mom scolding him like he is a kid, though? Why is she doing that?
And she using the information that the wife giving him. So,
Yeah.
you know what? And he can't check his mama.
You got to nip this at the house.
Or you can sit down and just tell your wife, hey, look, baby, the stuff you telling your mama, she coming back using it against me. And I don't like that. Let's just not discuss our business with her. Y'all want to gossip and talk about stuff? Take me off the gossip column. I don't want to be in it no more.
He's going to go right back to his mom and tell her exactly what you just said.
Right. And then if you do that, then, you know, I'm going to go get another family.
I'm gonna get another family.
Oh, yeah. That'll solve the problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, CLO. Coming up next at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. An Indiana man is hospitalized after what is described as a, quote, armed confrontation with police and the Secret Service outside the White House early Sunday morning. A spokesman for the Secret Service stated that they were told on Saturday that a man thought to be suicidal was headed toward D.C. Shortly after midnight, a man matching the description was spotted with a weapon not far from the White House. After an exchange of gunfire between the Secret Service and the suspect was shot and taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown. No Secret Service personnel were injured, and this, of course, is a developing story as we speak.
I don't know how they got that information, but, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good thing they did, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Keep people safe.
Could have been worse. Yeah. All right. And moving on, according to The Hill and various news outlets, President Trump is not pardoning convicted murderer Derek Chauvin. The rumor began circulating that Donald Trump might pardon Chauvin, the former Minneapolis policeman convicted of killing George Floyd, after Ben Shapiro, the founder of Daily Wire, launched an online petition urging for the pardon. Elon Musk, seemingly backed the pardon by posting on X that it was, quote, something to think about. Trump did confirm on Friday that he has no plans to pardon Chauvin, saying, quote, no, I haven't even heard anything about it. I haven't even heard about it when they asked him.
Well, the proper response would have been, that's absurd. I would never. Right. That's unthinkable. Yeah. You know, something like that. Well, I ain't really heard about it
yet. As president sounds crazy, right?
Yeah, but if it come across my desk, you know, I guess I have to look into it.
Yeah.
You know, but I had heard about that rumor, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
That would have set some things off, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He was convicted, and he is serving time for that, concurrent sentences. All right. Finally, here we go again. Another musical icon has passed on. Dwayne Wiggins of Tony has died at the age of 64. He passed away of bladder cancer. Wiggins and his bandmates, of course, we know Raphael Sadiq and Timothy Christian Riley, released 4 albums between the years of 1988 and 1996. They racked up 5 number 1 songs. They split as a group back in 1998. Raphael Sadiq went on to become a solo artist. Then they reunited back in 2023 for a tour. So, you know, again, sad news. And, we have to say condolences to, Mr. Wiggins' family. Yeah. Dang. Tony, he was part of Tony. Yes. Yeah. If you saw him, you would know who he was. Definitely. I mean, of course, Raphael Sadiq was the face of the group, but yeah, he was one of the founding members and an important group member as well. But, I gotta ask you this. Can you think of some of your favorite Tony songs? I mean, there's so many hits, like Feels Good. Yeah, It Never Rains. Yes. What a big hit that was. Whatever You Want. Just You and Me. I mean, the list goes on. And if you've ever seen them in concert, Steve,
they're good.
They give
a great
show.
I never have. But condolences goes out to the brother's family, though.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
Yeah. Absolutely. Dwayne Wiggins.
Almost like that's my my Isaac brothers.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like my
Tony to you is like the Isley brothers to us. Okay.
Yeah, that's
that's what you were saying. Scared me for a minute there. I didn't know
just like my Isley brothers. I didn't say they were.
No, I understand what you're saying. No, I didn't take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
They were a great group, man.
Oh, excellent.
What?
Yeah. Driven by Raphael Sadiq, and I mean, just an awesome group, and he will be missed. Again, like you said, Steve, R.I.P. to Dwayne Wiggins, and condolences to his family.
So let me ask you a question, Junior. So you're saying, like, Jodeci to you would be compared to my what?
Earth, Wind.
It's easy. Yeah.
It's everything. It's a movement.
Are you okay, Steve, with that?
You're going too far, Junior.
You're having one right now, Steve.
Yeah, no, you went too far with that one, Junior.
I can't have a group that mean everything to me.
I absolutely can, Junior.
Yeah.
Everything. Yes, you can.
It's a comparison.
But there's no way. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
That you could feel the things I have had to feel about them damn elements. It is Junior.
Yeah.
Whoa, you almost cussed. Hey, wait a minute now.
Yeah. Boy, Junior.
Okay, Steve. Now, really.
Yeah. Hey, Shirley, stay out. You started this. You stay out this. You started this to me and Junior.
Say it. Huh? Just say it.
You can't. You can't. You can't.
There's no way Josie can be better than Earth, Wind, and Fire. That what you're trying to say?
Oh, that's not even a conversation. That's not even a conversation.
They good now.
Let me just start with Earth, Wind, and Fire never even missed a show. Let's just start.
Did they get drunk before the show and have a fight?
Let's just start there. Earth, Wind, and Fire ain't never stepped over nobody on stage. Right. Let's just start there.
All right, guys. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, LeBron James confronts Stephen A. Smith. You heard about this, Steve? Courtside at Thursday's Laker and Knicks game. We'll talk about it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's time to talk about life insurance. It's one of those things that everyone should have, and Globe Life makes it easy with no medical exam, just a simple application and coverage options up to $100,000. Get the coverage you need in 2025. Go online at globeliferadio.com or call 1-800-251-5400 to apply in minutes. That's globeliferadio.com or 1-800-251-5400. Well, guys, LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith had a heated exchange on Thursday. This happened during the Lakers and Knicks game. LeBron got in Stephen A.'s face, and Stephen A. was seen nodding his head as LeBron seemingly yelled at him. On Friday, Stephen A. addressed the confrontation on First Take, telling the audience that LeBron was upset because he, Stephen A., constantly talks about his son, Bronny James, publicly. Stephen A. said the whole thing caught him off guard and that LeBron approached him as a, quote, parent and not an NBA athlete. Stephen A. said that he chose not to engage with LeBron at that time during the due to the environment they were in. Oh, really?
Well, see, here's the deal. I had this conversation with my wife, too, because she asked me what I thought about it. Mm-hmm. I got 3 sons. Mm-hmm. Tommy, you got 2 sons. You know, I got that Stephen A. has a job to do.
Right.
Stephen A. has a right to report whatever he wants to report. Because once you're a public figure, you're open to public opinion.
Public scrutiny. Mm-hmm.
Sadly, but yeah. Mm-hmm. But every now and then, God grants us the honor of running up into you in your face. Mm-hmm. In the name of Jesus.
Oh, really?
And then you're going to get it, man. So, see, you got to be ready, too. Mm-hmm. I think LeBron has every right to say something to Stephen A. as an NBA player and as a parent. See, because you can't disseminate the two when you're a sportscaster. You can't go, well, I was talking about LeBron as an NBA player. You may very well, but he happens to be the son of somebody too. Now, when you run up into the parent of that person, the parent got every right to check and say what he wanted to say, because you had every right to say what you wanted to say.
So, is it kind of like what you say about Cleveland, the guy they're thinking about bringing in as the quarterback or something? You said, I don't want him to come because I know his daddy.
Shador. There's a debate about bringing in Shador. But I love his father, Prime.
Yeah.
I don't want his son to come up there.
Because
if it don't go right, we Cleveland. We're going to turn on this boy.
Yeah.
And then Prime going to be in your face.
Right. And I don't see, no.
He gonna be in
so you get it. Yeah.
Or I got to refrain from saying anything about secure, which is probably the route I'm going to have to take. Because of my love for Prime.
Right. Okay. All right.
I saw them kids when they was little at the house playing around, running around and stuff. I saw.
Yeah. And you try not to make it personal, but it just is. It just is something.
But it gets hey man, when you talk about a man's family, it's personal.
Yeah.
I don't care what facts you throwing out.
Right.
It's his cat's family, man.
Yeah. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Sister Odell will be in the building right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised,
it's about to go down.
Yeah, she is here. You hear, Sister Odell.
Come on around. It's about to go down. Santa Claus is coming to town.
It's March.
Tomorrow.
Well, you got to get ahead of these things. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sister Odell.
Well, what's going on this morning? What is y'all talking about?
Well, you know what? I'm glad you came, Sister Odell, because I wanted to ask you about the boycott. Have you joined the boycott ministry and all the pastors that are boycotting businesses, mainly Target, for rolling back their DEI programs?
Of course, you got to hit them in the pocket.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Don't knock it. Hit them in the pocket.
Okay. All right.
Rock them socket. That's what it is, And what's that pastor, the one down there, the dark skin one down in Atlanta?
Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Jimmy Bryant, he is the forefront of all this here. He just be on top of everything.
Yes, ma'am. It's Jimmy? Jamal.
Well, Jammer Bryant, whoever it is, he's always talking about something.
Yeah, he just wants, like you said, he's in agreement with you to hit him in the pocket if they've canceled their DEI
it's
program.
good, for him, Jammer, the way he does things is
yes, ma'am.
I like him. He's a good preacher. He got the right tone for it,
Yes.
He said, I don't nobody hear me. I like, when he say that.
Oh.
Okay. So
I don't think nobody hear me. I need to hear somebody. He tried to be like an old preacher. I appreciate it.
Okay.
He's a Kappa Nu Phi, and all them people.
That would be Kappa Alpha Psi, Sister Odell. Let's get that.
That's what I said, sweetie.
No, you said Kappa Nu Phi, and that's a problem.
Well, let me ask you something. Did you know what I was talking about?
I knew exactly what you was talking about.
Don't get tight, because that's your little organization. I'm not saying nothing bad against them now.
And it's not a little organization. It's a major organization.
Well, I seen them in Ebony, too. You want to bring that up?
We going there, Sister Odell? We going there today?
If you want to. Little man, hey, listen to me. Stay in your place. It ain't your segment.
What did you call him?
Okay.
A little man.
Hey, go on to your little prayer meeting now. Okay.
Little prayer. Oh, no, you didn't call prayer, Lil. Oh, look who called him prayer. It wasn't little prayer when they was healing you.
That was below the belt.
That was a little low right there.
Below the belt. If you come for me, I'm to be tamed for. Cause when you run over here, I ain't by myself. I defend the Lord.
Who's over there with you?
The Lord.
Oh, okay. All right.
So come for me if you want to. I don't hit below the belt. I swing for the fence.
Yeah, yes, you do.
There's too many sick people on this show to be talking about prayers a little.
It's just...
We just prayed this little boy out the hospital the other day. He was in there 3 days. Prayed him right on out of there.
Well, Junior, did you want to say thank you to Sister Odell?
I do. I want to say thank you, Sister
You got a little hope hat on, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to say thank you, Sister
Kids hope. You know, you hoping he could get home, and he did.
Yes, ma'am.
Prayer ain't no little thing. You ain't gonna finna say that little more, Tommy.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Mind yourself now.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, why I didn't get the name of the organization right, Capping New Pies and all this here?
See, we doing okay now. It's
Five
Kappa,
Size
Alpha.
Omegas was in there. They was all in there. Theta Sigma was Delta.
See?
All of them. I take on the whole Divine Nine.
We see you going
You
there.
come Divine Nine if you want to with 12 disciples. Who you think gonna win? 9 versus 12. Come on. You don't know who you're messing with. Stay over there. I don't know who your little founders was. God made the world. Who found that? Oh,
All right, Sister Odell. Well, thank
all
you.
this Founders Day, you need to be talking about Christmas.
Coming up next is the
everybody
nephew and the prank phone call for
Don't
today,
come
right
for
after
me.
this. You should
My
prank Sister
Lord
Odell,
is a
Tommy.
good God. Yes, he is.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, you can't blame that on the medicine. Okay, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got for us?
You know, Shirley, it happens down at the school
What?
quite often, Carla. You know, it happens. Kier, you got grandbabies and stuff. It happens, you know. It happens.
What happened?
Kid just got
This right here
Yeah, I forgot
is
about it.
Musty's son. Musty's son.
Oh, my
You talking about
goodness.
somebody's baby?
I'm talking about somebody's baby. Yes, I am. Shirley, that's what's the problem. People ain't talking about people kids. Yes, I'm talking about your baby Musty.
Oh, that's
Kids
baby.
are all
Your baby
limits.
stink.
Kids
Yeah,
are
no,
all
that's the problem. That's the problem. We done put these limits up. If your child stink, we got to say something. Your musty baby, yes. Your baby need to be washed. It needs your baby. Why is your baby
exactly
5, 6
why he need
deodorant?
prayer.
Oh, Sister Odell is
Sister
back.
Odell's back.
Just wanted to jump in.
Odell's
Sorry,
back.
he was in my segment. I thought I'd get in here. Since we segment jumping.
She probably
Oh,
musty
thing.
too.
That's a thing.
Well, wait a minute. Who mustard?
I said you probably musty too. Are you? I'm just making an
man.
assumption.
Tommy.
Tommy,
You
mind your
little short
manners.
ass little man. You don't never. I know good and well to hell you ain't call me mustard.
What kind of deodorant do you
I
use?
use deodorant. I use Tussie.
Do they still make that?
Hey, yeah, they still make it. It still work too. I use the kind that you dip in and get out with your finger.
You need to pray for the nephew.
Okay. Well, this is Musty's son.
Your little
Sister
funky
Odell.
self. What you use? A stick of butter? That's all they got because you live in a little tree making cookies with your little short ass.
Not an eagler. Eagler elf.
I'm not, you know
For
what?
me.
I'm not going to argue with this lady.
I
I'm
know
not
you
gonna argue
ain't.
with this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Musty son. Maybe next week it'll be Musty lady from the church. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Vanessa, please.
this is she.
Hi, Vanessa. My name is Robert. I'm the one of the owners. You know my wife, Michelle. We own the daycare.
Yes. How can I help you?
Okay, we've been. I think we've had your son Malik probably close to a year now. Am I right?
Yes, you have. Is everything okay?
No, everything's fine. Everything is fine. I don't think we have a problem that we can't clear up. I have a question for you. Have you been noticing anything different about Malik, like concerning hygiene at all?
Hygiene? No, not that I can recall. What are you talking about?
Okay. How old is Malik?
He's 2.
Okay. Well, we seem to have come across a little glitch here that we're going to try to take care of here at the daycare. Actually, my wife didn't. I told her I would make the phone call and leave her out of it. I know you see her every day. When
Yeah,
you
but
drop,
what
when you
glitch are you talking about? What is this glitch?
I'm sorry.
Glitch. What is this glitch that you want to talk about? I'm confused.
Okay, well, actually, what we're having is, it seems like every day here lately for the last 2 months, Malik has been, very musty. He hasn't been really sweaty, but just real musty.
Okay, you clearly have the wrong child, because I give my son a bath every night, and most mornings before he leaves for school, I give him another bath again. So, yeah, I'm pretty positive you have the wrong child.
No, ma'am, your son is Malik, right? And he's 2 years old. You guys have been here with us right close to a year now, correct?
Yes, and?
Okay, and he's a cute little kid with the curly hair. I know exactly which one he is. So what I'm saying to you is that we are having problems. He's just reeking, he's real musty.
Okay, you know what? My son does not reek. I don't know what child you're talking about, but you're not talking about my child. I just told you I make sure that he gets a bath every night. So that's not my child. My child is very clean.
Okay, well, hang on, Vanessa. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this is why my wife didn't want to call, okay? And I'm glad I'm actually the one that made the call. What we need to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try a little experiment for the next month or so.
Experiment?
I'm sorry?
What do you mean experiment? What kind of experiment?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some male deodorant on him for the next just for the next month, and we'll see how it plays out.
No. You're not going to put anything on my child. That's not going to happen.
Okay, well, ma'am, I'm trying to fix the problem here. I just wanted to call.
He doesn't have a problem. I already told you that my son is clean. You're not going to put any on him, and if you do, it's going to be a problem. Do you understand me?
Okay, ma'am, I'm not trying to have an argument with you. What I want you to know is...
Well, I'm not trying to have an argument either, but you're talking about putting deodorant on my child. You can't do that. I'm not going to have that happening. Please don't make me have to come back to that school for you and your wife.
Okay, ma'am, listen, we're going to have to do something about your child. Your child is musty, okay? And you're sitting here getting an attitude with me, and I'm trying to let you know your child is musty.
You're talking nonsense. Maybe you're the one that's musty. Maybe you and your wife are musty. My child is not musty. I keep telling you that I bathe him every night. Which part of that don't you understand?
I understand everything that you're saying. Maybe it's the soap. Maybe something is not taking effect. I'm not sure, okay? But
maybe he doesn't smell it right, because I don't know what child you're smelling, but you're not smelling my child.
On him.
You are not using male deodorant on my child. Do I need to come down there for you with the cops and sue your entire establishment? You don't want that to happen. Stay away from my child. Are you crazy? Matter of fact, where's my son?
Ma'am, your son is fine. Your son is in there with the rest of the kids. They're playing. Today is the first day I sprayed a little bit of male deodorant on his arm.
You did what?
See how that worked out.
Okay, you crazy. Look, Cheryl, can you cover for me for a couple of minutes? I'm bringing my there right now. I'll be there within the hour, because you must be crazy. What do you mean you sprayed my son?
Ma'am, I just sprayed a little bit of deodorant on him just to see if we can...
I didn't give you permission to do that, and I keep telling you that there's nothing wrong with my child, and you took it upon yourself to go and spray my child, and you weren't supposed to do that. Are you crazy? I'm bringing my right now.
Okay, well, what are you coming here for? The boy is... your son Malik is fine. Why are you coming here?
No, he's clearly not fine. If you're going around spraying why don't you spray because clearly you're smelling and reeking and funky as hell. I ain't give you no to spray my child. I'm going to come down there, and I promise you, I'm going to shoot all y'all, because you crazy.
Okay, let me say this, ma'am. Your son is musty. He's been reeking for the last...
My son is not musty. How many times have I tell you that he's not musty? Okay? You know what? I ain't even trying to hear you, because you clearly crazy. How you go around spraying people's kids? And I with my child. Did you smell the other kids? You know what? I'm about to get in my car and come down there for your ass, because you must be crazy.
Hello? Hello? Oh.
Hello?
Why did you hang up on me? I'm trying to fix the problem, ma'am.
Wait. What you want? I told you that I'm coming down there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Once.
I needed to let you know one more thing that's going on here.
What could you possibly need to let me know? Because I'm on my way to right now.
Where are you now? Are you in your car? Where are you?
I am heading to my car, about to get in my car to come down there for because you must be crazy spraying my child.
Before you get to your car, I need to tell you one more thing about your son, okay?
Please, what you possibly have to tell me?
I want to tell you that this is, listen to me, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend Cheryl got me to prank phone call you.
What the That's, I'm standing here in the parking lot about to come down there for and that knew exactly what I was about. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her because I'm thinking, I know my child is musty. I know my child is clean and he don't smell. Ooh, I'm going to get her.
I just talked to her. She said, she's right here in her cubicle. You got to call her right now. I said, okay, just chill out. I'm going to call her. We got you, man.
You don't know.
Hey, is Malik nice and clean?
Malik is always nice and clean and smelling right. So I don't know what the hell you were talking about. I was like, not my child. He got the wrong child. You were about to get it. You don't even know.
Oh, man. All right, Vanessa, you got to tell me one more thing, baby. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The one and only Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there you have it.
Wow.
Let's go out to all the musty babies out there. There's quite a few of them. We know it. We know you out there.
Babies smell like heaven.
We got to start making baby deodorant. If they ain't, they got to strengthen it. If it's already out there, we got to put some strength on it. There's some musty babies out there. I don't care what y'all.
All right, nephew. Coming up
y'all
next.
Y'all be smelling them and don't say nothing. Y'all know them kids musty.
Strawberry letter. For today, the subject is you can't blame that on medicine. We'll get into it right after this. This message is brought to you by Pfizer. If you're 50 or older, getting sick can keep you away from where you need to be. You don't want surprises like pneumococcal pneumonia or invasive pneumococcal disease. You're 6.4 times more likely to get pneumococcal pneumonia compared with adults 18 to 49. It's recommended that people 50 or older get vaccinated. Being sick could get between you and the people who rely on you. So schedule your shot at vaxassist.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. Click on Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, you can't blame that on the medicine. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 52-year-old married woman, and my husband is 56. We've been married for 15 years, and he's taken me through a lot of ups and downs. When we met, he told me that he had just had a baby by a woman that he only had sex with one time. A few years later, I found out that he was not supporting the child, and when things got ugly, the woman called me and said my husband used to pay her for sex. I was so hurt because he didn't tell me any of that, and he calls himself a deacon at the church. He ended up having to back pay child support to this woman. Then 6 years into our marriage, the woman called me again and said she had been sleeping with my husband. My husband called her a liar, and I stood by him. Over the years, we spent a lot of time with his son, and the woman hasn't been tripping. About a month ago, my husband had to have his appendix taken out, and he was put under anesthesia. When he came to after surgery, he called out for the woman, his son's mother. I was furious, but I didn't act up in the hospital. I later told him what he did, and he said it was the medicine, and he must have been upset with her and subconsciously said her name. I checked in with the woman to see if she'd been talking to my husband for anything other than her son. She said he'd been calling her again. And my heart sank. Right after that, I could have sworn he called her name while we were making love, but he denied it over and over. I don't know what kind of hold this woman has over him, and my intuition says he's still sleeping with her. Do I investigate further, or should I let it go and trust my man? Trust your man? Trust your gut. Trust your intuition here, because he's already proven that he's untrustworthy, okay? He's lied to you about his relationship with the woman a few times. He said he had a baby by her. She said that he was paying her for sex. You said during your 15 years of marriage, he's taking you through a lot of ups and downs, and mostly having to do with this woman. Thank God he started paying child support, because I'm sure you don't want to be with a deadbeat dad, even though the son isn't biologically yours, but you were taking care of him and helping him and everything. Him calling you the baby's mama during sex, I know that had to hurt. He lied about that. But investigating further means what? It doesn't mean anything. He's not going to tell you the truth. He hasn't so far, and she will tell you everything, probably hoping to get him back. So in this instance, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Steve?
I don't know who to side with right here in this letter, because it's just so all over the place. You're 52, your husband's 56, y'all been married 15 years. He's taken you through a lot of ups and downs. When you first met, he told me he had just had a baby by a woman that he only had sex with one time. A few years later, I found out he was not supporting the child, and when things got ugly, the woman called me and said my husband used to pay her for sex. All right, let's stop right here. This woman called you and told you that your husband used to pay her for sex. Now, I ain't trying to be in your business, but what is this called?
Come on.
What is this called? Well, to keep it real radio-ish,
thank you.
This is called prostitution. That's what it is. It's one of the oldest professions in the world. When women charge men and men pay for sexual favors. So now the prostitute calls you and tells you that he used to pay her for sex. All right. I was so hurt because he didn't tell me any of that. And he calls himself a deacon at the church. Well, just in defense of him, he didn't tell you any of that. None of us would have told you that. None of us. That ain't no information we finna volunteer under
Just
no
being a man.
circumstance. Yeah, the fact that he a deacon at the church ain't got nothing to do with it. The mailman ain't gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The Uber driver ain't gonna share that information with you. Or the dude that drive the Pepsi truck, he not gonna tell you that either. So a lot of people ain't gonna tell you that right here. The guy that work at Ford Motor Company ain't gonna come out and tell you he should pay a woman for sex. Ain't nobody gonna do that right. And he calls himself a deacon at the church. Well, that ain't nothing new either. He ended up having to back pay child support to this woman, as he should. Then 6 years into our marriage, the woman called me again and said she had been sleeping with my husband. My husband called her a liar, and I stood by him. Who is this woman that keep making these damn calls? I ain't never seen nobody. She busy, man. Every time she want to get in your head, she make a call. Now she done told you sleeping with your husband. Your husband called her a lie, and I stood by him. Well, I can't tell you who and all this here, but she sure make a lot of interesting ass calls. First time she called you and told you she was a prostitute. That's some hell of information to volunteer. I don't know a lot of women make that phone call. Anyway, over the years, we spent a lot of time with his son, and the woman hasn't been tripping. Well, because you paid that back child support, so now we're good. About a month ago, my husband had to have his appendix taken out, and he was put under anesthesia. When he came out after surgery, he called out for the woman, his son's mother, and I was furious. But I didn't act up in the hospital. Well, you didn't act out in the hospital, but when we come back, we'll find out where the acting out started.
All right, part 2 of Steve's response is coming up at 23 minutes. After the hour, today's Strawberry Letter subject, you can't blame that on the medicine. We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This message is brought to you by Pfizer. Let's talk health. You may not know about pneumococcal disease, but if you're 50 or older or 19 or older with certain medical conditions like diabetes, you're at risk, and it can turn your plans, big or small, into a hospital visit. So get vaccinated. It's one action you can take to help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Keep enjoying everything you're looking forward to, even if it's just a podcast. Schedule a shot at VaxAssist.com. That's VaxAssist.com.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, you can't blame that on the medicine. Can't.
Woman married to a man, been going through ups and downs. They've been married 15 years. When they first met, he told her that he was having a baby by a woman he had sex with one time. Later on, the woman called him and said, your husband had been paying her to have sex. That's called prostitution. You was upset because he calls himself a deacon at the church. Ended up having to back pay child support. And then 6 years into the marriage, the woman called again and said your husband was sleeping with her. Your husband said he was a liar. You stood by your man, and cause, she ain't make no big deal of it, I guess. and the husband, so anyway, over the years, y'all have spent a lot of time with his son, and the woman ain't been tripping. That's because he paid that back child support. About a month ago, my husband had to have appendix taken out. He was out and put under anesthesia. When he came out after surgery, he called out for the woman, his son's mother. I was furious, but I didn't act up in the hospital. I later told him what he did, and he said it was the medicine, and he must have been upset with her and subconsciously said her name. Perfect response. Absolutely perfect.
You applaud him?
Boy. That's how you, whoo, that was nice.
Good one.
Number one, it was a fact in there. It was probably the medicine. See that right there? That's a fact.
Okay.
And then what he said, he was upset with her and probably subconsciously said her name. All that sound good. That was perfect right there. Woo, that was classic. I can't even.
You love that one.
Scale of 1 to 10, you get a 10.2 for that one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, I checked in with the woman to see if she'd been talking to my husband for anything other than her son. She said he's been calling her again, and my heart sank. Well, but listen to me. You just said you asked her if she'd been talking to your husband for anything other than their son. The woman said he's been calling her again, and my heart sank. The woman could be lying. He's been calling her again. They've been talking about the son. Did she tell you what he been calling again talking about? My heart sank. This woman right here is in the heart sinking business. I wouldn't put a lot of weight behind too much of nothing she say. But anyway, okay, right after that, I could have sworn he called me her name while we were making love, but he denied it over and over. Now, wait a minute. You say you could have sworn? Now, that means you didn't quite hear it. I could have sworn. See, that means you didn't quite hear it.
Her ears were playing tricks.
See, I'm not really sure about that. You say I could have sworn. Mm-hmm. Now, you either heard somebody else's name or not. Now, unless your name is Claire.
Come on.
And her name is Tiara.
See, I can see it.
We got to have a sound alike in here or something. What is her name? I wish you'd have put y'all's name in this letter so I could have seen how you could have thought you said that other name. Because what could he have said other than your name that would make you, I could have sworn. See, now you reaching. You either heard it and you can't, a woman know her damn name.
Yeah, he heard it.
It ain't no, I could have sworn he called her. No. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, you know what your name is. You know if he called you another name or not.
Right.
This don't make no sense. Now, you know, if your name Deborah and her name Deidre, now we got to work through that. Yeah. Deborah Deidre. See, you know, it could have been, y'all don't know what you heard. You know.
Yeah. Flo. Deborah Deidre.
Susan, Sue Ann. Right, we got a little problem in here. See right there? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I can't help you with this one right here. I don't know what kind of hold this woman has over him. You don't know what kind of hold she got.
What kind of hold does she have over him, Steve?
You really don't even have to. You can change one letter in there and it explains it all. Uh-huh. You don't know what kind of hold this woman has over him. Oh, hold is spelled H-O-L-D. Hold is spelled H-O-L-E. See, once again, you could have sworn he said your name. Now, you don't know what kind of hold this woman has over him?
Okay.
I do. I know exactly what it is. And you know it. We're not taking this out. This is good-ass radio. I could have sworn she said my name. I could have sworn you said, I don't know what kind of hold she has over him. Hold sound a lot like hold. You see what I'm saying?
Leave your comments
I understand the confusion, but I'm not confused at all.
On Instagram at Steve.
Hold it on.
And check out
So very hard to do when love's gone.
Get up, Carla, on the free iHeartRadio app where free never sounded so good.
Bless up, it's DJ Khaled, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. There's morning shows, and there's the greatest, Steve Harvey Morning Show, another one.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, get deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Now's the best time to get the Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and 3 years or 36,000 miles of limited complimentary maintenance.
Don't think you can get away with all of that? Think again. But don't wait. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. So visit your local Hyundai dealer today. It's a great day for a new Hyundai.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley. Well, Cam Ward and Shador Sanders did not throw at the combine, and they're going to throw on their pro day. Cam Ward will be on March 24th. Shador Sanders will be on March 19th. But the thing is that everybody's upset with them because they did not throw at the combine. Now, Jaden Daniels last year didn't throw. Caleb Williams didn't throw at their pro day. It does not mean it's a knock on them.
At the combine.
I mean, at the combine. But it's not a knock on them, is it, It shouldn't be a knock on them because they didn't.
I thought everybody did everything, though, Junior. I thought you're a quarterback, you do it all. That's not how that works?
No.
Because they the two top quarterbacks out of college football. And it's like now they're saying like, hey, they should have, and they say it hurt their draft stock. If they draft stock going to hurt from that, not throwing.
That ain't hurt their draft stock. It ain't hurt none of the other players' draft stock. Yeah, that's just the way these cats is now. But it's Shakur and Cam Ward is the two top quarterbacks. And the Browns got the number 2 pick in the draft. And we got to get one of them. I just pray to God it's not Shakur.
You don't want Shador?
No, not in Cleveland, because I like his daddy.
What that got to do with him playing for the Browns?
The draft ain't got nothing to do with you in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I know. I like his daddy. They're going to turn on him. They're going to turn on him.
Wait a minute.
They're going to turn on Shakur.
You mean the fans? The Cleveland Brown fans?
Cleveland Brown fans.
What if he does a good job?
Yeah.
I wish he would, but this ain't the place to learn. We ain't got no learning.
Wait a minute.
You got to come in winning. You don't start winning, we got something for your ass up there. Bring that boy out of Miami, Cam Ward. So if they go to hating on him, I don't know his family. I ain't got to be, hey man, y'all all right?
So none of that.
Yeah.
Yes, Carla.
So this is about you defending Prime and Shador. You don't want them to come to Cleveland.
And I know Cleveland. I'm just going to tell his daddy and the boy, if you get drafted, do like them white people do. Pay them. We're not playing there. Trade me.
Okay. Let me
what you want, Junior?
What happened down in Cleveland that the rookie quarterback can't learn on the job? In
1964.
He wasn't even alive
I was. And that's the last time we won a damn championship. And I don't want him to take the blame for it. But we mad. And Shakur, a good kid. I like it. I love his father. They from great brain.
So we better just take Cam Ward or Dart or somebody family you don't even know.
The number 1 pick probably going to be Travis Hunter. Now they saying Cam Ward or Shakur could be the number 1 pick by the Titans.
Shador.
Yeah. We got you.
Well, I'm getting his name wrong because I don't want him up there.
All right.
Go ahead, sir.
Junior, thank you for stirring up this
send
mess.
That boy to Cleveland.
All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, lady needs your advice, Steve. She thinks her neighbor might want her. Oh, okay. Hold on. Right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This one is from Cammie in Newark. Cammie says, I have a neighbor that takes out my trash, picks up my mail when I'm out of town, and he put a motion sensor light between our houses so I would feel safer. He's been bragging to neighbors how he takes good care of me, and it's starting to sound like we're an item. He's such a sweet guy, but I need him to stop talking about what he does for me. Is he doing it out of sweetness, or is he expecting something? Mr. Harvey.
What? Hell yeah, expecting something. And he putting the pressure on you with the neighbors. Oh my God,
Okay.
girl, I heard he did this. He did that. He doing this. What he doing it for? What for?
Not just to be nice or out of sweetness, like she says.
Yeah. But what for though?
Just to be nice. That's it.
Okay, I understand that, Shirley. I know. Be nice, be sweet. I got that.
Be kind.
For what?
Because it's a good thing to be nice, to be kind to your fellow person.
Right. You ready? Now,
Human being.
For what? I keep
You
telling you.
always have to say something. I mean,
it
get
always
in return.
has to be an end game with a man. We're not just doing this randomly. What y'all talking about?
So you're not just my nice neighbor.
They're putting up motion sensors for what?
Because I need it.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, you need it.
And there's something you need too, is what you're saying.
Where her man at that's supposed to be doing all this here?
She's single. She doesn't have a man.
Okay, cool. Now you think the neighbor don't know that?
Okay.
He ain't putting up nothing that nobody. Where's kindness at around the neighborhood? He ain't doing nobody else.
So he's not just a nice guy. He's always
He at
looking
your
for something in
house.
return.
Absolutely, 100%.
So you can't give without receiving, basically.
For
not normal.
what? Sure.
Anybody doing that? You think this is good deed?
Exacerbated.
Yeah, he's just tired of us saying that.
Yes.
What?
Because women are wired so differently. We're
we
nice
are.
just to be nice.
And we know that.
We don't want anything in return.
Just be nice, be cool, be kind.
But the story is about this man that's doing
I
this
know.
thing, right? Okay.
So you can't do that just to be nice.
Let me ask you a question, Shirley.
Okay. Go ahead.
When the last time a man just was being nice to you for over and over and over? Take your finger out your mouth.
I'm trying to think. You're right. There was always something they wanted.
Yes.
Your husband is repeatedly doing kind things for you, right?
Yes.
Now,
Yes,
I ain't
he
in
does
your business,
all the time.
but y'all have slept together recently.
Yes, we have.
Okay, thank you.
He
But
will
married
say
people
with a
do.
message, get in here with your wifely duties.
Yeah. Junior,
Yes,
you
sir.
do a lot of kind things for your wife. Tommy,
Absolutely.
Tommy, you do kind things for your wife.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And you do kind things for Marjorie.
Yeah. After we
What
do
is
them kind things, we put a knee up on that bed.
We looking for kind things in return.
Yeah, you're looking for.
Call her by name. Mrs. Space.
Yeah.
Yep. Get in here and do these wifely
Quid pro
duties.
quo, you guys.
No, sure.
All right.
Need some soap in there? I get real
What's
hot.
happening?
Yeah.
Yes, Junior.
No, sure. Before I got married, my neighbor across the hall was a beautiful, attractive woman, but she had a boyfriend. She dropped all her groceries. I went in the house.
Because she
Didn't
had a
help
man?
pick up a damn beet, a can of corn, nothing.
Oh,
Everything
that's
rolled out.
cold. You can help
But-
her.
What?
Where your man at?
Where
you mean?
He wasn't there at that moment.
That's not my fault.
So you just couldn't help her.
Girl, I couldn't close that door fast enough. Bread down there on the floor, corn, beets.
What about being a gentleman and helping her?
Right. I did. You dropped your corn.
That's
Apple roll down the hall, get me, don't miss it.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, this ignorant show, coming up right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, guys, it's time for breakfast. And you know what? I woke up thinking about a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin this morning. You all know how much I love McDonald's breakfast, right? Mm-hmm. You ever wake up and just know it's going to be a good day because you woke up thinking about a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin? Look, I'm smiling. And sometimes I take it up a notch and add a crispy hash brown to the sandwich, okay? Not on the side. Okay. Not on the side. I slide the hash brown on the sandwich, okay? So I'm eating it like that. Don't knock it until you tried it. I'm telling you. Or maybe I'll do my other favorite, a sausage McGriddle. Mm-hmm. Love those sausage McGriddles, especially with the syrup and everything. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Okay. But with the crispy hash brown on it, you have not lived. You have not lived until you've tried it. McDonald's breakfast is always worth getting up for. What, Tommy?
I'll tell you how to do it. You get your sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. You get you that. Right? Then you get 2 packs of that grape jelly. You want to get that. Open up that first pack, put it on top of that egg. Flip it over, open up that, flip it over, and hit that other packet with that on that sausage. Push all that together. Now you got yourself a sandwich. That's breakfast.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, it is.
I love it. Oh, you're making me
wrap it in 4 pancakes.
I'm loving it.
Deep fried.
Yes. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, get deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Now's the best time to get the Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and 3 years or 36,000 miles of limited complimentary maintenance.
Don't think you can get away with all of that? Think again. But don't wait. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. So visit your local Hyundai dealer today. It's a great day for a new Hyundai.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather be an MMA fighter or a professional boxer? Which one?
Boxer. You're not kicking me in my mouth.
Just random with your foot.
Kicking me in my damn mouth, dog. With your toe. That's not
Junior?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a boxer. I can't
be a boxer.
Take no elbow.
At least I know you finna throw these hands. Knee and me in my stomach. I'm vomiting on your thigh. Oh, this ain't.
Man, no.
Boy.
What you got, Tommy? Which one?
It don't. I'm getting my ass whooped either way, sure. It don't matter. It don't.
Boxing.
Yeah, but at least in boxing, you cover up or something.
Yes.
And you get paid. All right. Would you rather a face and body like Aaron Pierre, you know, Mufasa.
Aaron
Beauty pie.
Pierre.
Yeah. Or would you rather get $50,000 in cash? Which one? Face and body now, like Aaron Pierre.
So
that's too much on me. That's
I'm gonna take that 50K. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 50K.
But he's cute and fine. He's got a fine body.
That's too much.
Beautiful.
That's too much. All at one time.
He's a king, Mufasa.
Yeah.
He's no big star yet.
Taylor,
though.
it's rumored. Oh, he's on his way.
Well, he got next. And I hope he is. Yeah, he got next. But I'm now. I'm not sure.
Come on, big dog. What did you say?
I'm just gonna be ride my ugly ass on out of here. It's 50.
You're cute at the bank. That's all that matters, right?
Take that 50,000 and buy me some face cream and go and see how it works.
Tommy said he'd get some contacts.
I'm gonna get that Plexiderm because I've been watching that Plexiderm commercial where you put it under your eyes and in 10 minutes you take away all that.
I'm now.
All right. Would you rather do all the housework for a whole month, or would you rather tell your ex she's beautiful?
Baby, where's that Swiffer?
Give me that 409.
Yes, I got it. Come on, Junior. Get your Swiffer. Yes.
You just have to tell your ex she's beautiful. What's wrong with that?
Man, please.
All right.
We finna get the baseboards. We finna get iron in here.
No.
Okay.
I got you.
No pedicures for a year, or don't shave body hair for a year. Which one would you rather? No pedicures for a whole year, or no shaving your body hair for a whole year.
Now you
mean
werewolf.
my body hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I leave that on there. I got
underarms.
Because I got to put these shoes on.
Yeah.
Your head is part of your body.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, you talking about nowhere?
Don't shave. Well, I said body hair, but
you said body hair. So
Tommy
can I shave my face and my head?
I'm finna have some long ass.
No. How about that?
I'm finna have some fingernails.
Your head is part of it's
no.
cured.
Well, in that case, then I got to go and buy me some size 15s and just go on.
With some flip flops, open toe.
Them nails finna get the curly.
Ain't no more flip flop. I'll be on the beach this summer with socks on.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up, our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.